Henry Nash Smith, the foremost scholar of the myth-symbol theory of American studies. Come closer, let's chat. I, along with other myth-symbol scholars, use popular literature and works of art to evaluate the cultures from which they came. I believe that there are recurring symbols and motifs in the great literature of the American canon, and that these can objectify the memories and dreams of the American public. But along with art and literature, auditory information gained from talking with individuals can also influence the formation of assumptions from the myth-symbol theory. Because I'm currently on the Skidmore campus in the year 2010, don't question it, I will apply this theory to try to understand what is essentially American about America and Skidmorean about Skidmore. To avoid falling into the trap of presentism, I will observe modern-day symbols and attempt to interpret them as I would a classic work of art or literature. Let's get started.
Let me be your hero.
Wow, look at that man. He seems to be a daring astronaut, but he's also putting out fires. Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment? Sir?
Of course. I always have time for civilians. But let me just quickly save that maiden. It's not just a first impression, my dear sir. Believe it or not, I'm always this charming.
Could you spare a moment to explain your outfit to me a bit further?
But of course. You see, after I graduated college, at the age of 12, at the top of my class, NASA came knocking. They wanted me to help lead them on their next mission.
Wow.
So of course I went.
Very impressive.
Yes, but my true passion was fighting fires. So when I wasn't training, in my spare time, I saved lives. And to make the transition easier, and to make the most of my time, I combined suits.
Will you marry me? This rare, daring fireman/handsome astronaut combination seems to represent the modern-day American Adam. An innocent and genuine man that looks out for the good of humanity. Not because society expects him to, but because he truly wants to. Excuse me, sir. I like your shoes. Are those Nike? I hear those are popular with the youth these days.
Actually, these aren't Nike. Nike means victory in Greek. I don't know if you're aware. I looked it up. And victory is a little too mainstream. I'm actually making my own line of dressy athletic tap shoes. It's called Ida, which means defeat, contrary to victory. The logo is an ironic mustache, and each model of shoes can be named after a Norse god. Seem pretty cool, old man. You should come to a band show later. We're a 6-man synth group called the Disapproving Head Nods. It's sort of a blend between Animal Collective, Neon Indian, and Beethoven. We tend to transcend the genre, you know?
Yeah, sure, of course. Thank you for your time. American youth seems to have a nonchalant attitude towards culture in general, while trying extremely hard to make themselves appear as free individuals uninfluenced by society. But this makes me slightly confused, because there seem to be a multitude of them on such a small plot of land. Though I've gleaned a lot from this theory over the years, I've also encountered some criticism as well, and I'll admit, some of it was well warranted. Some flaws of the myth-symbol theory include that I ignored the fact that other immigrants entered during our nation's history, and that women might also be able to contribute something to society. Also, I realized that the free land I described in my book Virgin Land was actually land stolen from the Native Americans. I didn't realize at the time that it was wrong to assume the fact that a unified American identity even existed, which led me to exclude many groups. I agree that I was overly influenced by the frontier mythology of American culture, and I perpetuated the exceptionalism that favored Americans above people originating in other cultures. God bless America.
An astronaut fireman. You might wonder, should I stay close to the screen?
Yeah.
Too close to the screen, not far enough. Friend zone! I kind of like the comfort. Can you tell that it's green?
Don't put me in the credits. People should just know. I have a blog. It's about like parallels between veganism and paganism. I had like 7 hits yesterday, and only 2 were my mom. It was totally great.